Hello, it's Wei here. Grandy, how is everybody? I hope you're all well. It's a very special day tomorrow. I think you all know what that is. It's Julia's birthday. She's going to be 6, aren't you, Julia? That's amazing. Absolutely amazing. It only seems like yesterday that you were born in London. We all went down to see you the following day, and then you moved to Baldock, and Wei Wei used to come down and look after you one day a week, help Mummy out so she could do a little bit of studying in the library with the crazy lady. And wow, I can't believe you're 6 years old. You're such a big girl now. I wish I was there to help celebrate your birthday, but I hope you have a lovely time. And I think somebody might want to sing happy birthday to you tomorrow. Yeah. Anyway, I thought you might like a book. A book. Not necessarily a book for your birthday, but a book for bedtime. And it's called, oh, can you see that? Little Grey Rabbit. The light's a bit bright, isn't it? I need to get some advice for somebody on lighting. Don't know who I could ask. Maybe there's something online. Anyway, let's see what we've got. This book. This book is. Oh, it's very interesting because. Whoops. When I was a little boy, I used to have these books. Little Grey Rabbit. They're one of my favourite books. And this one is called Water Rat's Picnic. So there's Water Rat in the boat, Little Grey Rabbit, and Squirrel. Let's see what happens. Bet somebody falls in. Yeah. One day, Water Rat strolled down towards his boathouse. There lay the Saucy Nancy, the prettiest little boat you ever saw. "Where are you going today?" asked his housekeeper, Mrs. Webster. "I'm going to invite some friends for a water picnic," said Water Rat. "They've never seen a boat before." There he is, look, packing up his picnic basket. Water Rat walked out to his boat with his oars, and he paddled upstream. As he went upstream, there was a moorhen, busy washing her clothes. "Watch out for the ducks today," she called. "They're being very tiresome." Water Rat said thank you very much for the warning. He moored his boat and walked across the fields to Little Grey Rabbit's house. Grey Rabbit was carefully ladling jam into jars. "I came to invite you and Squirrel on a boat picnic," said Water Rat. "A real live boat," said Squirrel excitedly. "A real live picnic," shouted Hare from outside. Hare had heard. "I'm afraid my boat only holds 3," said Water Rat. "But suppose you race along the river bank, Hare. You can run very fast. I'll row the others, then you can choose a place for the picnic." "That's a good idea," said Hare, and it was settled. They locked the door and tripped along by Water Rat's side, asking lots of questions about the boat. Down at the river, Hare waved goodbye. "Take care of the food and don't fall in," he called, and then he galloped off out of sight. Water Rat rowed with graceful sweeps. Whoosh, swish, swish. He went passed a frog and buttercups, and the water hen's 14 chicks. But suddenly there was a flurry as a flock of white ducks came hurrying up. "Don't shake the boat," said Water Rat, but one duck snatched Squirrel's sunshade. Look, there he is. And another one took Grey Rabbit's apron. Oh, look, that duck's got it round her neck. There was such a commotion that nobody noticed another duck seized the picnic basket. "Oh, oh!" cried Grey Rabbit and Squirrel. The duck tried to open the basket, but it slipped and sank down to the bottom of the river. Luckily, Water Rat is a very good swimmer. He took off his velvet coat and dived overboard. He hauled the basket back into the boat and clambered in after it. But the apron and the sunshade were lost. They were nowhere to be seen. Water Rat picked a lily leaf. There it is. Picked a lily leaf to replace Squirrel's sunshade, and they rode away from the ducks to look for Hare. When Hare heard that the picnic had nearly been lost, he clasped it to his heart. "That would have been a calamity," he exclaimed. I think Hare likes his food, don't you? Sounds like it. Back on shore, Grey Rabbit and Squirrel picked up sticks, Water Rat filled the kettle, and Hare lit a crackling fire. Then Hare leapt for joy when he saw that the sandwiches in their waterproof wrappers. What a feast there was! As the others washed their cups at the river's edge, Hare crept slowly out of sight. Where's he going? "You didn't know I could row," he called, splashing. He'd got in the boat and was trying to row it across the river. "Oh, Hare, take care!" shrieked Squirrel. The oars waved wildly. Hare's feet flew up and he shot backwards into the water. "Save me!" he cried. "I'm drowning!" Out of the shadows came the ducks, one with a blue apron over her shoulders and another one with a red sunshade. There it is, look. Luckily for Hare, the ducks grabbed him by the ears and swam to the shore with him. Then away they went, cackling with laughter. Well, it's lucky they were there, isn't it? Squirrel and Grey Rabbit dried Hare off with their handkerchiefs, and Water Rat swam after his little boat. "I'm going home," said Hare crossly, and he trotted off with his head bent. "Would you like to see my house?" said Water Rat to the others. "It's quite near." Grey Rabbit and Squirrel were delighted. In the hall stood an aquarium full of weeds and fish. Squirrel could hardly tear herself away from it, but Water Rat led them to the parlour. There, there, Mrs. Webster bought some water lily jam, and Water Rat gave the guests a bag of watercress each. "We should go home," said Grey Rabbit. "Poor Hare is waiting for us." "Thank you, Water Rat," called Squirrel and Grey Rabbit, and they scampered off home. As they got in, a violent sneeze shook the house. Squirrel and Grey Rabbit raced upstairs. There was Hare in bed with a pot of elderflower tea. Then they walked downstairs and heard footsteps flipping to the door and then quietly flipping away. I wonder who that could be. I think it's those ducks. Little Grey Rabbit stepped outside to look, and there was her blue apron, very wet. But the sunshade never came back. Any day now, you can still see those ducks swimming on the river, carrying Squirrel's sunshade. Ooh, they shouldn't have pinched her sunshade, should they? That's a bit mean. I think it was a bit mean, but they did save Hare, didn't they? He was drowning, and they saved him. So that was a good thing. Anyway, night night. Have a good night, and a great day tomorrow, Julia. See you soon. Bye bye. Love you all. Love you very much. Very, very. No, I'm not going to start that. Night night.